Hello, storytellers. Welcome to Storytelling Tarot. My name is Jeida K, and I'm so excited to be with you today. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2024. We have made it to the other side, and today we are going to look at your 2024 blessings. I've already done a similar reading, which was the 2024 predictions, and we've already looked at the good things coming toward you in the month of January, but I just want to do a quick overview to just talk about the blessings. Let's talk about the sweet things that are coming toward you in the year ahead specifically. So as you can see, we have 3 chapters for you to choose from. We have chapter 1, Heart, chapter 2, Ancestors, and chapter 3, the Sun. Of course, this is the beautiful Grandma Baby Black Gold Lenormand 2 deck. And so you have 3 beautiful cards to choose from. If you need some time, I recommend closing your eyes, taking a deep breath. You can choose a card based off the photo that's calling to you. Perhaps the title is calling to you, or the number may be calling to you. So whichever stands out, trust your instinct, trust what you're feeling. And if more than one card is calling to you, then maybe you have more than one message. And I encourage you to watch as many as you need. All right, my loves, I look forward to this reading. Let's go ahead and get started with chapter 1. All right, my lovely chapter 1s, welcome to your reading. You chose the heart card, which has children dancing in a circle in the background and the number 24. I'm going to put that to the side for now. That's going to be like our crowning card. I want to get into these messages. What are the blessings coming toward my chapter 1s? Spirit, I'm going to get like 3 cards. I think I'm going to take these 2. Do we want to get one more? No, we're going to start with these. Okay, so let's see. You have the 9 of Staffs, the 7 of Gourds, the 9 of Coins, and the 10 of Coins. My God. Woo, chapter 1. Blessings on blessings are coming in the form of money and abundance. And it's beautiful too, because it feels like it's coming through different forms. Like you may be receiving money and support from different avenues, from different streams of income. It's literally like money is going to be pouring into you. Not only that, you're going to have the support of your spirit team, the support of your community. You're going to have people who believe in you, stand by your side, and root you on. You see, we have the 9 of Staffs, which is leading this spread. And the 9 of Staffs speaks to us about perseverance. It speaks to us about being able to, keep going even when you have previously felt abandoned. This is you refusing to let anything and anyone stop you this year. And I love that, because as you are allowing for your drive and determination to push you forward, that is what is opening up these dreams and wishes that are coming to you. The 7 of Gourds. The only thing that I would say is to make sure that you don't allow anything to distract you in the year ahead, because my goodness, we see on the other side, the 9 of Pentacles speaks about you. Those of you who are entrepreneurs, those of you who are doing things on your own, we see it paying off, right? And so it does not mean that you're going to be by yourself, because the 9 of Pentacles is immediately followed by the 10 of Pentacles. It's showing that you know how to get things done, and then you know how to be in a place to share and to receive. That's powerful. It really feels like chapter 1, you are going to be in a place in 2024 where you can just kind of take your pick. I mean, that means take your pick of communities that you can be a part of. Take your pick of friendships and connections, love connections. Take your pick of lovers. Take your pick in job opportunities. It just feels like you're just going to have so many things and so many opportunities that come your way. And the hardest choice will probably be, well, which one do I go with? Wow, this is amazing. And so if you've been feeling like in 2023, like things just were not opening up for you, I feel like the door is creaking open for you, chapter 1. It's happening. It's happening in 2024. Wow. Let's get some messages now from your spirit team. I want to hear from the mothers, the fathers, and your guides, and then we'll get some prediction cards. To all of the ancestral mothers, this one here. Let's get a card as well from the ancestral fathers, this one here. All right, and then a card from their spirit guides, from calling on the spirit guides. What blessings do you have? This one. From the mothers, you have the emerging one. The mothers are really wanting you to know that it's okay for you to start afresh and anew. Because you are coming up on the end of a cycle, right? And we know this because the Nine of Staffs is here. We know this because the Ten of Pentacles is here. We see these nines, right? You have the Nine of Staffs and the Nine of Coins. We see this, we see you getting to the end of a cycle, and we see you ending very powerfully in a place where you are supported. And so the mothers are saying that you should not hold on too firmly to any one thing, that you should allow your faith to let your heart space, let your heart space expand to receive all of what is available to you, right? What I'm really hearing is finish strong and let's get to the next thing. Finish strong and let's move on to something that you know you feel called to do. Let's finish strong so that you can recognize that there is more on the other side of the finish line. Sometimes we can't allow ourselves to even dream about what's going to happen when we reach our goal because maybe there is a lack of faith. You know, the emergent one is the Fool, and sometimes it can speak to us about not having faith. And so maybe there's a lack of faith that has allowed us to really see ourselves winning. And the mothers want you to say, yes, we want you to see yourself winning. We're going to continue to remind you that you are always growing. You are always emerging, right? And there is always something very powerful waiting for you. When you finish something, there's more for you to do. When you heal one thing, there's more for you to heal. When you achieve one thing, there's more for you to receive and to bask in. Get ready, chapter 1. From your fathers, you have Mama Staff. My goodness, my goodness. The blessing from the ancestral fathers is for you to be so in your creativity bag. I told you I could see it because you have all this abundance around you. You have all this money coming in, right? And so this feels like it is fueled by your confidence and your creativity, your leadership capability. There's a way that you light up the room, a way that you spark joy and warmth in others. And so the fathers are saying this is the year that you cultivate that. I said that this is the year of compassionate self-mastery. And so these feel like the things that you are going to be mastering, cultivating that creativity and that drive in you. Let's see what your guides have. And your guides, look at that, strength. The guides are bringing in for you the gift of strength. Perseverance. We talked about this already with the Nine of Staffs. Strength and also vulnerability. Being so compassionate with yourself. I just talked about that. We are in the year of strength already. And so your guides are saying, this is the time, my love. This is the time for you to finally face the things that have been chasing you down, to finally confront the things that have been obstacles, and you really show them what you're made of. This is the time. Strap your seat on, chapter 1, because I'm telling you, the blessings that you have been praying for that did not get answered in 2023, or you saw just the inklings of it and you felt like it was a false start. Baby, in 2024, it's full speed ahead. All right, so we're going to close your reading by checking out your heart card. So if this reading is resonating with you, I would love if you could drop me a blue heart in the comments. I would love if you could drop me a blue heart in the comments and let me know that you are with me and that this is tracking and this agrees with your spirit. So I'm going to read from the book, and it says, heart is the card of love. There is an infinite supply of love for us to draw on. whether from platonic or romantic relationships, living or dead. But if we often lose ourselves in the need to nurture others, hiding in them to avoid being in ourselves, this time calls for us to call in spirit to help develop rituals or practices for nurturing and loving ourselves, for presence, for stillness, for peace. We must learn to love ourselves so deeply we find joy in solitude instead of heartbreak. Loving ourselves and loving our ancestors sharpens our vision of love and cuts through love's imposters. We must allow our lives to be filled with clear, spirit-led visions of love in its many rich expressions. Oh, I love that. I love that. And we even see that in your cards. We see you pushing on and moving through. And we spoke about abundance and support. And that does not have to only be in the form of money. It can also be in support and love that stands the test of time. And we know that you are so deserving of that, chapter 1. Oh, I almost forgot. Let's do your tea leaves. Oop. Let's get two more. Oh, they wanted to come out, but that's a little more than 2, but that's okay. We have V, victory in some endeavor, Ashe. We have news on the way. You have good news coming your way. Great and good fortune. And we saw that in your cards, clear as day. And lastly, we have scales. Keep your life in balance. Ashe. Oh, I so love this for you, my chapter 1s. 2024 looks like it's going to be a very juicy year full of love, support, money, abundance, and creativity. It's going to be real good for you, and I'm so excited about it. All right, my loves, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Hello, my chapter 2s. Welcome to your reading. This is your 2024 blessings, and I'm so excited. You chose the Ancestors card, which is number 28, and it shows a lovely ancestor standing next to a cauldron. I'm going to put that to the side because that will be your crowning card for the end of the reading. Let's get into your 2024 blessing. I'm going to pull like 3 or 4 cards that call out to me. This one. Let's get one more. That one. Okay. All right. So we have the 3 of coins. We have temptation reversed. That would be the devil reversed. The 7 of gourds and the sun reversed. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love this for you, chapter 2, because already, what stuck out to me, first of all, are the cards that are reversed. We have the devil reversed and the sun reversed, and the devil reversed speaks about liberation. It speaks about you moving out of difficult situations that have been holding you down. And I feel like this is the type of situation that has been historically oppressing you, has been historically haunting you. Whatever those chains that have been so almost mercilessly holding you down, in 2024, you are breaking free. You are breaking free. And with the sun reversed, I love it because it is you finding the joy that is in you. It is you. It's something I spoke about specifically in December. I remember speaking about you recognizing that you are the center of your own joy. That you are your joy center, that you are your pleasure center, that you are your play center, that you are the source of that for yourself. I really appreciate the loudness, the volume of those reverse cards, because that's where I say the medicine usually lies, in those reverse cards. And so Spirit is saying your 2024 blessings include you being freed from what has tried to hold you down and has tried to limit you in the past. And you also realizing that you are a big deal, that you are a showstopper, that you are the light of your life, and not only the light of your life, but the light in the lives of the people who love you and who are drawn to you, right? So let's talk about the Three of Coins. So there's going to be, because you are doing that work, because you've already done that work, 2024 is offering you opportunities for you to collaborate and to work with others, to come together, to do things with others that you probably didn't even dream were possible. And that was because of the chains that you had. But now you can see yourself expanding. You can see yourself co-working and co-laboring in a community, in a triad, for some of y'all in a polycule. Whatever it is, you are thriving in it. Whatever told you no in 2023 and in years past, you are hearing a loud yes. And the Seven of Gourds, the Seven of Cups speaks about dreams, right? Many dreams. It can also speak about illusions. For me, it's kind of making me think about mirages, this mirage. You know, sometimes when you are freed from difficult situations, or you are moving on from what has tried to hold you down before, you might feel as though you are moving through a desert and you're not sure if the water in front of you is real or if it's an illusion. And Spirit is saying that you are going to have to trust the light source inside of you, the light source of your ancestors and your spirits, to show you what's real and to show you what's fake. I believe that because you are learning to work with others, that you are freeing yourself, that in 2024, the things that used to trip you up, they won't anymore, because you have clarity now. You see yourself now. You know yourself now. And that's powerful. I love that. I love that so much. Let's see now. Let's look into messages from your spirit team. I want to know a message from your ancestral mothers, from your ancestral fathers, and your spirit guides. Can I get a card from the ancestral mothers, ancestral fathers? This one here. I said not that one. These together. Okay, so the fathers have 2 cards, and then from your spirit guides, this one. Okay. From the mothers. Ooh, your blessing from the mothers is the 5 of Coins reversed. Baby, it's about forward motion. I told you, this is the year for you to move on. You are leaving your chains. And the 5 of Coins, let's look at that upright. This is my favorite 5 of Coins ever. Shout out to the II Onyx deck. But the 5 of Coins is usually a card of someone being by themselves, right? In a desolate situation where they cannot move on, cannot move forward. But this card shows you moving forward. I love this because yours is in reverse. And when we see the 5 of Coins in reverse, this is saying you're moving on from what has been difficult. But even when you were in a difficult situation, you weren't by yourself. Your spirits were with you, chapter 2. And so your mothers are saying, we are going to give you the forward momentum, because these blessings are not only going to be in your personal life, in your spiritual life, and in your love life, in any of those areas. Like, this is going to help you with your pockets, right? There is abundance that is burning and burgeoning forth. Let's look at what the fathers had to say, because they came out with 2 cards. Woo. Baby, you got the conjurer. You got the conjurer, which will be the magician, and the lovers together. Listen here, chapter 2. Woo! Your fathers are saying that their gift or their blessing that they're putting upon you is one for you to really recognize, real recognize real, game recognize game. And your fathers are saying, like, we know who you are because of what we put in you. You carry our ashe. You carry our swag. You carry like the way that we move through the world. That is you. Do you see you? We said that with the sun, right? This is about you recognizing you are a big deal. Your fathers are saying, we want you to know that you are a conjurer, that you a way maker. You know how to hustle. You know how to grind. You know how to do what you got to do. And they're saying, I need you to see this because you need to know that when you get into relationship with others, when you get into connection with others, that does not mean that you're not going to be like this. You're not going to be hiding behind nobody. Yeah. You're not going to be putting your light out or dimming your light for anyone. You are the conjurer. You are the conjurer. That means that you are going to feel safe in collaboration with others and in working with others and being in relationship with others because you will not have to be small. You can be as big as you want. You can be as loud as you want. You can be as creative as you want. You can be as vocal as you want because you have the power of your ancestors coming up behind you to say, baby, your power is fully coming online in a way you've not experienced it yet. But listen, now that you're moving now, you're not feeling stuck anymore. Things are really picking up momentum for you. You see yourself now and other people gonna see you too. But know that when people see you, that don't mean you go running high. No, you puff your chest out and you say, here I am. Whoo, chapter 2. Let's see what your spirit guides have to say. You got the 3 of staffs reversed. The 3 of staff reversed. You know what this is? Now, we'll look at it upright. I love this. I love the 3 of staffs because it speaks to us about opportunities. It's optimism, right? When it's in reverse, it can speak about feeling pessimistic, feeling like things aren't moving as quickly as they ought. But it can also mean the ships, the help, the assistance coming to you. And so I spoke about you being the sun and you drawing in and attracting light because you are a light source. Your spirit guides are saying we're going to bring things to you. Things you were worried about your momentum in the past. I don't know how to make this happen. I don't know how to make this shake. Together, your spirit team is saying things are going to start moving. We're going to show you that you're the one actually making it move, and it's going to draw things to you. You're not going to have to make things move. They will move toward you. Ooh. You ain't got to do nothing. You ain't got to do nothing. You don't have to do anything but continue your healing. Continue your healing, chapter 2. You're doing a great job. In 2024, ooh, baby, it's going to blow you away. My goodness. My goodness. Let's look at your tea leaves and then we'll look at your crowning card. Spirit, what other blessings are coming in for my chapter 2s? What other blessings are coming in? Look at that. You have dog, protection from a powerful friend. You have crib, birth, or conception of a child or enterprise. I love that. There may be some children coming through in this pile because we have the sun card. It can speak about children coming. It doesn't have to be a physical child, but there's definitely something that you're birthing. You have moon, changes in your life, the moon and the sun, and you have skull, for hidden secrets can harm you. And you know what I feel like the biggest secret that this is referring to? When you downplay yourself. You've been like a light under a bushel. And Spirit is saying that it's time for you to shine now. Don't be your own hidden secret. It's time for you to be shared. It's time for your work to be shared. It's time for your gifts to be shared. It's time for you to be seen. Chapter 2. Yeah. So I'm going to end this reading by reading the Ancestors card, which is 28. If this reading has been helpful, if it's been resonating with you, I would love if you could drop me a purple heart. Drop me a purple heart in the comments and let me know that you're feeling it. All right, so your Ancestors card is the card of prayer. And it says, Holy Spirits reach out to us, extending their support to us and covering us in their love and protection. Not just ancestors, but oftentimes including those they made generational spiritual covenants with. Their work and prayers fortify us. Therefore, we should lay our worries at the altar and resolve not to pick them back up again. It's selfish to suffer in silence after all the work done for our continuing survival. We must always speak our needs and more broadly learn to accept help when it's offered. Closed mouths don't get fed, and there's plenty to eat. Instead of starving in silence, speak up. Ashe, ashe. I really, really, really love this for you, chapter 2. Speak up, baby, because listen, this is the year for you to be seen. This is the year for you to be known intimately and on a larger scale. So I wish you many blessings in the year ahead, and we'll see you in the next reading. Hey, my chapter 3s, welcome to your reading. This is your 2024 blessings reading, and you chose the sun, which is card number 31, and it shows a man holding a baby up with all these sun rays around the baby's head. So this is going to be your crowning card at the end of your reading, and we're going to start with some tarot to get into your blessings. I'm going to get well, those wanted to be out. I'm going to get like 2 more for your blessings. Spirit, what are the blessings coming toward my chapter 3s? Let's get two more cards. Oh, these 2 together? Yeah. All right. We have the 2 of Gourds reversed. We have Mama Gourd reversed. I'm sorry, that's Papa Gourd. That's the King of Cups reversed. We have the 7 of Wands reversed, or the 7 of Staffs. And we have the Moon. Beautiful, beautiful. I love the clarity and peace that's coming to you in 2024, chapter 3. That's what is really loud for me. The 7 of Wands reversed is you laying down your defenses, because there's no more need to fight. There's no more need to have a wall around your heart. You can finally put down your weapons. No one's going to harm you now. That's the hope of the 7 of Wands reversed. I love this. The 2 of Gourds reversed it's a card of love. It's a card of agreements. When it's in reverse, it makes me think of the agreement that you have made with yourself and your spirits. Agreements that are lasting contracts that are most significant, more significant even than with other people. Meaning that you are focusing on the promises that you have made to yourself, for yourself. It means that you are choosing that 2024 is the year that you will no longer abandon yourself. That 2024 is the year that you will honor the promises you make to yourself. That you will honor your healing. That you will not sacrifice yourself for love, for attention, for anything. This year you are a promise keeper. Chapter 3. Papa Gourd, the King of Cups, in reverse, feels really good in this particular spread because the King of Cups is someone who usually when they are upright, they're someone who they hold it all together. They hold everybody together. They bring emotional maturity and spiritual stability to everyone. But again, you are doing this for yourself this year. If you are a diviner, because the Papa Gourd can tend to be a spiritual leader or diviner. If you're a diviner, you may even be closing your books this year. You may be focusing on divining for yourself in 2024. Or perhaps you are deepening your own divination skills, but you're using it for yourself. Because this year for you, I love the blessing of the moon because clarity comes when we drown out the distractions. And that's what this feels like. This is a year of healing for you. Like I said, peace and tranquility. It reminds me, this moon card is making me think about when, I don't know if you've ever visited the beach at night. You can't really see the water, but you can hear the water. And it's usually a very calming sound. A lot of people go to sleep listening to waves. But there's something about the beach at night without all of the loud people talking. Maybe there's no music. The birds are someplace quiet. It's just the waves beating against the rocks, or it's just the waves licking the shore. There's something about the peace of night. And so for some of you are going to have better sleep this year. You will not be tormented with dreams, because I'm feeling from this group that many of you have been feeling like all my life I had to fight. Word to Color Purple. And it feels like this year you won't have to. This year, it just feels like things will be easier for you. This year, your sleep and your dreams will be more peaceful. They'll make more sense to you. And I really believe it's because you're focusing on yourself. Let's see how your spirit team is going to bless you this year, chapter 3. Let's get a message from the ancestral mothers for those in chapter... Oh, this one here. This one. Okay. From the fathers for chapter 3. From the fathers. This one here. And then from the spirit guides. Okay. The mothers are giving you the gift of suspension, which would be the hanged man. The mothers are speaking about the need for you to slow down too. Yeah, you may have had a busy year, chapter 3. A contentious year in 2023. And the mothers are saying, don't rush. Just sit a while. Just recuperate a while. Just be for a while. You ain't got to rush. You just got to be with yourself. And that's good. So that means that throughout this year, you don't have to feel like you got to rush through anything, even though the energy of 8 is definitely very busy. But for you, it feels like a lot of the busyness for you will be the healing and the rejuvenation of yourself and your spirit this year. Feels like rapid growth inside of you. That's what I really love. The fathers, look at that. Ace of Gourds. Yeah, it's all about bringing love back to you. You put out a lot of love last year. You put out a lot of energy last year. And they're saying this is your time to be replenished, however that looks. And your spirit guides are bringing you another king, Papa Blade, strategy, know-how, precision in the way that you communicate, in the way that you make moves. Again, you're not going to be rushing. You don't rush Papa Blade. Papa Blade is going to take care of all the details because they spent time working on it. They spent time thinking about it and ideating, right? And so chapter 3, your steps are ordered in 2024. You don't have to be concerned about timing. You don't have to be concerned about what other people think, because your ancestors and your spirits are giving you, they're saying, be patient with yourself. They're saying, really, truly experience love. The love that you so freely give that back to yourself. And also receive love when other people are giving it to you. Receive love. When people tell you that they love you, believe them. When people are, because you may have had plenty reasons to be defensive, right? I'm glad to see your 7 of staffs is reversed, but it's here because we see that you have had to fight. So it might take some work to believe when people say they're going to be there for you because of previous issues, but the fathers are saying, you deserve it. You deserve that kind of love. Go and receive it. And your spirit guides are going to help you be more in your power to advocate for yourself, to speak your needs so you can get them met. Whew. Ooh, I love that. Let's look at your tea leaves and see what other blessings are coming toward you. Okay. Kangaroo. It says unsettled times need to plan ahead. We have elephant. For a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. We have a bell for announcements. And ring, a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. I love that too, because we talked about relationships. We talked about receiving love. The two of cups showed me that you were going to be focusing on the love that you give to yourself. This means that you do the work. This means that you know you're worthy. This means that, yes, you are ready for newness. You're not on anybody else's timeline. You are moving through this world, this life with ease. Even where this kangaroo card talks about unsettled times, your mothers are giving you the gift of suspension. And what I've said before about suspension, it reminds me so much of a spider. And the spider is, an insect that can hang from the ceiling, right? It has a different perspective. It knows where its prey is. It knows also how to get out of the way of danger. And so even if things are unsettled and you need to plan ahead, your spirit team is already working it out, because you have the gift of suspension, which is a different perspective. And you also have the gift of Papa Blade, which is, I know how to analyze. I know how to get things right. I know how to fix things. If anybody has if there's any other card that will have thought of a way to make things shake in case of emergency, or a card for someone to plan ahead, it's Papa Blade. And so they're saying, use the gifts that are being handed to you as a blessing to help you when times are unsettled. Right? Because you have a long journey, but baby, by the end of 2024, you're not going to recognize yourself. You're not going to recognize your life, the love that's coming toward you, the peace that's around you, the people who are joined in to celebrate you and all of your good news, whether you are getting married in a relationship, or whether you are joining forces with someone else in a business pursuit, or whether you are using this ring to be a contract between you and your ancestor. You are coming out on top. It's a year for introspection. It's a year to be chill. It is a year for so much growth. And we see that. Let's look at your crowning card, which is the sun. I'm going to read it from the deck. If this reading has been resonating, I would love if you could send me a yellow heart in the comments. Let me know that you're here, that you chose chapter 3, because there's a glow that is like permeating in you, and it's coming from you restoring your energy. And I love it because your card, the sun, is titled Illumination. And it says, the sun lights our way forward, drawing us closer to completion. It illuminates work that needs extra attention if we are to succeed, and highlights solutions that may have been overlooked. If we have been lacking direction and drive, we will soon know a surge of energy and inspiration. What did I just say? I just said that. The sun is charity and warmth. Keep going. Have faith. Keep planting seeds. The sun will help us nourish them to full bloom. This card also asks that when we find ourselves in a space absent of the conditions required to grow and to thrive, it means we are operating at a deficit. It's a sin against spirit to deny our own needs for the sake of keeping some negative peace. Now, didn't I say this whole time, yours is a card, this is a spread about peace, inner peace. And the sun card is saying, don't fake it. Don't allow yourself to continue to hold everybody else together while you're falling apart. This is the year you put all your pieces back. This is the year that you integrate all of the parts that matter most for your best and highest good, because it's about you. And the last sentence of this card says, we should be on our guard against putting down roots in places the light can't reach us. Ashe. Listen, this is perfect for you. This is a healing journey, and it's a blessing because you have been through more than you probably will admit, chapter 3. And so this is a year of alleviation for you. This is a year of compassion toward you. And so, yeah, if you've been used to things feeling kind of chaotic, then when things are peaceful, that definitely can feel like things are unsettled. But trust it. Trust it. You are worthy of peace. Chaos does not have to be a default. Misery is not your portion. There are beautiful things yet for you to see and experience. All right, my loves, thank you so much for watching. I wish you a beautiful year ahead. We'll see you in the next video.